Welcome back to the channel. Hyperax swing away passenger side. That's what we're talking about this video. Let's get started. Today's video is purely about a Hyperax swing away passenger side hitch, which can use as an adapter for your, for example, Jeep Wrangler JL or whatever you have, or SUV truck, and wherever you need higher clearance and maybe you have a more complex, trunk or trunk door which you need to open. And I'm getting the Hyperax swing away passenger side hitch installed today on my Jeep Wrangler JL 2020. And you've seen up there's already a bike rack which I was using with my Jeep, and that might be the option to easily open my trunk door finally again, especially when going overlanding. And I'll show you what's in the box. I'll show you how to install it and how to set it up and what it looks like. Let's get started with that stuff. First of all, what's in the box? So one thing I can tell you, I did select this manufacturer specifically. I wanted to find something which is cheaper than, for example, the other brands, the One-Up or the Thule or whatever they called. I wanted to find something which seems to be good quality, but also what's sufficient for my purpose, as well as is safe to drive around with. So, and I hope I found some good value cost, and we'll see if it has those features which I'm hoping it will have. And let's get into the box stuff, what's in here. So first thing you can see, it is a manual over here. Very important to see that stuff. I'm happy about it. And by the way, there is also a video coming out soon about same manufacturer with a different bike rack. Let me say that this is a sponsored video, and still I picked them, I selected them, and there was a kind of sending this one and also another one which we'll talk about in the near future. It's for e-bikes specifically, but also of course can carry your mountain bike and your heavy mountain bikes or e-mountain bikes if you want to, and hopefully more. I'll show you that in another video. This is purely about the swing away hitch. That's what you're talking about. That's the swing away hitch. Oh, it is impressive. I love it already. These are the parts and tools what they come with. I think this side is better to see. I'll show you in a second, but it looks like, and that would be amazing, it has an anti-rattle device as well built into this unit. Parts and tools included, and you can see they even have their own branded wrench here. A little hex, washer, lock washer, it looks like. Big bolt. This will lock everything in place. And keys with a nice giveaway of little tool kit here as well, with a screwdriver and knife. Pretty nice. That's what's in the box. Let's get mounted to my Jeep. First, let's see if it works and how it works. So you can perfectly see, we will not be able to open everything, but let's finish first, because as mentioned, it comes with an anti-rattle device, so we'll need our pin and a ratchet, in this case a 19mm, to actually screw this in. And this will actually seat this very well, so there's nothing moving anymore. That's exactly how it should be. So you see me doing this, there's nothing moving. Exactly how it should be. Let's talk about the mechanism and how it actually works. So you can see we do have here a locking mechanism, and you have to tighten those nuts to actually, bite in and close this thing completely. The top nuts are the more important ones here, but they're also loose, so you have to maybe make sure one time, adjust it how you need it, and basically when you have it locked in place, that's when I would now close it. So what you can see when you open this one, you need some force for that a little bit. This U-shaped part comes off from here, and it does release some pressure, and then next one we have to lift this up. Now you can get it out. So pretty cool about this one is it does have a little pin which goes right in this hole, so I can close it. Locks in, but for safety you need to lock this in place, and then it pushes it down a little bit. So let's do this again. And here we have the full swing. And that's the full swing arm out. Let me
close it, and let me get a bike rack. By the way, you can open this up way more. Locks in place here. That's pretty much it. It does say, please follow the instructions. By the way, the instructions, the swing away device is compatible with most of the Hyperax 2-inch non-RV rated 2 e-bike racks. So we'll get there. And by the way, it's made in Taiwan, according to this one. Pretty cool. Let me get the other bike rack on. So I need now, in my case, I'm using this one up as an example, because that's what it is, what I want it for. Pretty nice, pretty neat. Let me try to get you a better side view here, and you can see there's a lot of space. And let me give you a little test, because I think very important. I'm around 220, and I think that's exactly what you want to see. That's what you want to get. Very sturdy bike rack, ideally. Should nothing be moving around. And you can, of course, tighten it again just to make sure everything's good. All right, let's open it up. Stand on it, and see if it works. So, pretty easy here. I'm opening up this latch, putting this one out. Okay, so I just double checked. Want to make sure I'm not destroying anything. It shouldn't be, but constructed to support up to 350 pounds of combined bike and rack weight. Our swing away hitch adapt ensures that your equipment remains secure and stable on any journey. So it should also, in theory, hold up to 350 pounds when it's in this position, because I'm swinging it out. That's what I want to have. So I'll stand on the very furthest, closer to the rack, and see if that's possible. I'm around 220 pounds. The rack is on, which is on probably less than 40 pounds, I would assume at the moment. And pretty cool, by the way, as well, the video coming out as well, is the Hyperax Volt, what is that? Yeah, Volt Lift. Yeah, so let's see what happens, right? Again, standing over here should not be a problem at all. Standing over here should also be possible somehow. Right here. So, of course, when it's standing position, there shouldn't be too much vibration, whatnot, but it should be able to hold my weight easy in this position. So far, it looks like it does. Nice and very neat. So this is the 90-degree angle we have here. You can swing it out. You can swing it out up to 120 degree. It says, and let me just do this again. It's even. I would say it's probably even a little bit more, from what I can see, but just a guess. And speaking about quality, I want to get you the welds a little bit closer, and I think they look, at least here in this section, amazingly good. You can see it is a little rough cut here. Still has an amazing weld bead over here. Same with over here, pretty good. And this is very essential, this part, because that's where the pin locks in, where the additional support when driving does add up. And here we have the locking mechanism all over here. This is clear, a little brighter maybe, but I hope you can see it. There you go. And this is a fairly big bolt in here. Those are plastic handles. And then we are up here. And then we have, unfortunately for this one up, I don't know if you can see that here in the hole, but it does not line up. I cannot push it in further. I see there is a bolt in here, which, here, down here, which is blocking to push this further in. I would need maybe, maybe a half inch to push it in. And when I say locked in, it is locked in terms of this pin, so I cannot push it out. But it's not secured, so the securing part is happening with this mechanism here, which locks in place like so, and you can tighten those nuts. Yeah, I see some movement now, a little bit more than previously. It's maybe something which I have to retorque or retighten. Oh yeah, and don't forget about this little friend. We do have a lock, which is plastic, so it's just a little security lock. It's nothing really holding to, but it's maybe helping the thieves, maybe helping to keep the thieves away. So about this locking mechanism, by the way, I don't know, I hope you can see it. I don't know how sturdy it will be. It's a new one to me. It looks good, I like it. Oh yeah, I can see that we had some moving parts. It took off the paint, powder coat, on the hitch itself most likely before the weight. So you might have to retighten it after a little bit. But how it works, you have this pin, you put it in, it has some threads inside. It will prove itself over time if it works. And one point in time it should pop out more and more. The more you boil it in, the more it comes out. And at one point you have it out and it should hold everything in place, right? So that's the idea behind it. That's one of the reasons what I like about this swing away hitch. Alrighty. Dang, this is exactly why I like it. When I look at this, I can open up my trunk from my Jeep again, and that's why I need this swing away hitch in my case. I want to give you a better picture, especially the clearance you maintain as well. So that is pretty good. That's what I also was looking for. Nice. Something I did not mention yet, but you see, I was able to push in the entire hitch, this rack, because I took out this bolt, which they said and recommended also take it out. It looks like it's just kind of a blocker, and if your hitch is longer, then you can push it in, but you have to make sure that this pin still fits in. Very important. Just something I learned. Nice. Well, by the way, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like this video if you did enjoy it. Of course, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so. And link in the description below in case you want to know where you can buy this Hyperax swing away adapter.